was good, guys. It's your boy. Bollocks. I fixed it. Don't worry, guys. Okay, fixed it.
Thank you for your patronage.
Oh, pre-night stream hype. That's a hot dude. How's it going, Summer bro? Hope you're doing good, man. I appreciate the subscription, dude. That means a lot, man. You okay, Jim? You sound fluey, mate. I'm fucked. I've been like this for like 2 weeks. I've been in, well, we had to go to Royal Berks Hospital because I think Well, I thought, well, I did. I swallowed a fishbone, and my fishbone got stuck in my neck, and it scratched the side of my throat. So I've had camera down my throat and stuff just to make sure the fishbone, just to make sure fishbone is fully gone. But yeah, I'm all bunged up and really sore throat at the moment. I've got some deflam spray, which makes me gag every time I use it. But the doctor was a lovely, lovely, lovely doctor called Hannah. Lovely doctor called Hannah that saw me on, I think, last Friday. Yeah, last Friday. She shoved a camera down my nose and then couldn't see anything, so she got her her registrar to look on Saturday. Well, it was meant to be on Monday, but I went back on Saturday, and they shoved another camera down my nose and just to double check, and then told me to get some deflam spray. Yeah, man, that's awful. Yeah, yeah, man, that's gonna hurt like a bitch. I mean, yeah, it's literally just like this side of my throat that's like just above my Adam's apple. That's like proper painful. Every now and again, like if I haven't spoken in a while or haven't drunken fluids in a while, it gets super dry and then just randomly just starts hurting. So I've been on ibuprofen and deflam spray and then sometimes I take max cold and flu tablets, and then I also have been taking these as well. I don't even know how to say it, but yeah. But it was actually a really positive. Other than the wait times, I was on Friday. We went on. We called 111 because it was really painful, like really, really painful. I thought the bone was still lodged in my throat. But we went around 7:15. Didn't get home until 3 a.m. How long do you have to wait? Yeah, so we got in there and we were kind of sent to minor injuries, and then we were sat in minor injuries for a while. But because it's Friday night, all of the serving surgeons or whatever you want to call them, I don't fully know who they are, had all gone home, so it was all of the emergency overnight doctors, and they were busy in A&E, so I had to wait. And then they kept asking. There was a really lovely South African nurse who was kind of looking after me, and she kept texting them like, is someone actually ever going to come down and see this patient? And then they kept saying like, oh, there hasn't been any, like, there hasn't been a neck x-ray and all that kind of stuff. But they had already done it and sent it, and there's a little bit of a mix-up. And then at 1:30 we were moved to A&E, and then we got home around 3 a.m. So yeah, it was a bit rough. And then on the Saturday it was a lot better, but they so I got a call back from the registrar on the Saturday around. I was literally just about to start cooking dinner, and she was like, "Yeah, can you come in now, or do you want to wait until tomorrow?" Obviously, I wanted to get it sorted, so I went in, and She told me just go A&E and tell them that she was expecting me, so I did that, and then A&E booked me in like a normal A&E patient, so I ended up waiting like another 2-3 hours there again. She actually said, like, if you can get in for this time, then I'll see you at that time. But, yeah. I ended up waiting an hour or something for the triage. And then told her that I was meant to be seeing a particular doctor. And then she got it all sorted. But so I wasn't there as long on the Saturday, but still enough to be somewhat frustrating, you know. Hey, how are you? What's up, Necro Bro? Hope you're good, dude. I'm alright. I'm feeling okay. I just, yeah, like I said, I'm just sick, and sleep has been a bit weird over the last couple of days. It's really hard. Really hard to get to sleep with a really sore throat and coughing 24/7. I had one really good night of sleep yesterday, which is why I was streaming normal time. Should be enough flax now. Let's go double check. Oh shit! Fucking hell. Put that back the wrong way around. It's not enough. I still need a bit more. Note it up. I need a little bit more. I'm doing 2,000 Ubos and then high alkin and doing some agility training at SIS. And they're usually really good at flagging people as speciality expected. It's weird, man. Like, we went there and we were talking to the reception, and she just wasn't understanding what we were saying. And then she was just like, "Yeah, I booked you in." And I was just like, "What?" Because it means they don't have to do shit. I mean, fair. Yeah. So, yeah, it was a bit strange, but you know, we made it work. Yeah. I'm sorry to hear. I hope you feel better. I mean, me too, dude. It's been like 2 weeks now. I've been this way for like 2 weeks. I had a chest infection. Self-diagnosed chest infection. But I kind of know when I have a chest infection because I'm a bit of a veteran at getting a chest infection, coughing up green fluids and whatnot. So I've had that for a while. I didn't bother going and getting any antibiotics. I just thought I'd just get better. So I've had chest infection. So I still had a phlegmy cough for a while. It's still semi-phlegmy. So I think I'm kind of somewhat through the worst of the chest infection now, but the sore throat has been about 2 weeks now. Obviously exacerbated by salmon fishbone going down my throat and cutting the inside of my throat. Maybe it's just my A&E. I mean, maybe, yeah. I'm assuming you kind of deal with a lot more elderly people because with A&E because of the area you're in. Cover urology overnight, and I get calls like, "This patient has a penis." Does that mean that you're urology expected? You tell me you have a chest infection, I believe you. Semi-phlegmy is my new favourite phrase. Yeah, I'm semi-phlegmy at the moment. But yeah. So, I mean, I know what chest infection tastes like, man. I've had pneumonia in the past, so I've I've got some experience with chest infections. Right, time to spin some flax. Yeah, average age is like 75, 80. Those strings. Those strings. Nice. B, C, D. Let's zoom out. I may need to go to the loo quick, but yeah. Young in Dorset is less than 75. Yeah, exactly. It's it's more of a retirement area, isn't it? Let's have a look. Hopefully we can just... Why is that not doing that? I'll just walk away and hit that. And hit that. Right, I'll be right back.
Booga, 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 booga. Hey, Jimbo. I'm alright, you? You don't sound fine. I don't know. Not really. Same old, I guess. Yeah, it never changes, man. Yeah.
Fuck's sake, man. I've been talking to you, Necro, all this time. Appreciate you, bro. Sorry, I thought I'd unmuted myself. I appreciate you, man. I was asking you, Necro, I was wondering why nobody else was talking to me. I was like, fuck's sake, I'm an idiot. I was asking how everybody's days were. I was asking if anybody has anything they want to talk to me about in terms of, like, if you want to know my opinion on anything. And then I also asked you, Necro, where's the best place for me to buy nature runes? Not necro runes. Nature runes. I thought you wanted to be muted for a minute or two. Nah, bro. I've been talking this whole time, bro. I've just been chatting shit. That's funny. My bad, dude. That's on me. I muted my mic like when I went away for the be right back to go to the loo, but
What's Necro up to?
have you done lunar diplomacy? Lunar diplomacy? I assume you have. Let me check. No, I haven't. I haven't done perilous moons either. Not looking good for me, is it? Just the Al-Qaid one that costs more. If so, I'll just go do Guardians of the Rift for a bit, man. I don't want to be spending double gold on nature runes. Because I know you can get it from Lunar. Sorry, Lunar Isles. from 60 magic. Literally like a little bit off all of that. I'm assuming 66 magic is for the Wizards Guild. It's not looking good, boys.
Are you catching snakes or something?
I'm crafting bowstrings at the moment.
Oh, okay.
And then I'm going to be fletching bows, yew longbows. I've got 2,000 of them, and then I'm going to be training agility whilst high alking them. Plus, Guardians of the Rift is the best to do for your account anyway. Yeah. Well, I don't mind Guardians of the Rift as well. It's like good fun. Can't get death runes yet via Guardians of the Rift, so really I should be trying to grow cats for death runes, but to answer your question, Marky, I'm deep sea trolling for a bit. He's doing good. That's what Necro's doing, playing RuneScape.
Yeah, but that's good. I mean, do you have a bigger boat than Jimbo does?
Yeah, he's got 99 sailing. He's maxed
What?
Yeah, he maxed out. He maxed his account again a little while back. Got a dragon boat. It's all like red. Fucking cool as fuck. He posted some 56 crafting. Craft diamond necklaces. Oh, that's cool. Snake skin shields and colossal pouches. Ooh. Oh, level of 1,400 though. That's big. Other. Mohan's pouch. There it is. Craft colossal pouch. I just need the needle now from Guardians of the Rift and I can create a colossal pouch. It's huge. It's such a cool fucking essence pouch. It levels up with your level. You can add, like, as you get better rune crafting, you can add more rune essence in it. Really cool. And it replaces all of your other pouches. At the moment, I have to use. So if I go to my runes, I've got these four different pouches. Nice idea. I've got these 4 different pouches, right? That I have to have 4 inventory spaces for in order to use.
Yeah.
I don't think I can use my giant pouch yet. I'm not the required rune crafting level. But when you then get I think it's called the Abyssal Needle. Once you get that, you can stitch all of these together to create one colossal pouch. You save 3 spaces, which means you can get more rune essence at like every trip. And then as you level up, Room crafting, pouches. So yeah, it holds up to 40 essence. Whereas the small pouch is 3, medium pouch is 6, large pouch is 9, and giant pouch is 12. This is then like max it will do is 40 essence, but that like increases as your level. So I'll probably only be able to do like 20 at the moment, but 20 is still better than like having 4 pouches, you know. But it is a cool little system. What's up, Dun bro? I'm back. What's up, Dun? We got 56 crafting, which means we can now craft our colossal pouch when we get the abyssal needle, and we got 1,400 total level. Howdy, Dun. And welcome back, Necro. If you can't believe that. If you can't believe that meal has protein in it while you watch your dad cook salmon in the pan in front of you, that's more, oh god, of a issue than a skill issue. I'm guessing you're talking about the ad. I'll be gone again soon, just wanted to pop in. No worries, brother, it's all good. Hog. Oh yeah, dude. We're making moves. My next quest as well is Heroes Quest. That was something that I've been trying to get to for a while. And now I'm waiting on Chris to get there now because it's a quest that you need to do together. Kind of funny, this is literally like a bow making place. Because most people will chop yew trees to get yew logs. And then you use the knife here. These are the yew trees here. And then you take the knife and you fletch these into yew longbows. And then you take the flax that's planted here and you turn them into bowstrings, and then you put those together, create the bows, and then you can bank them over here. Like a really, really good little fletching area. You can kind of come at like multiple levels as well. We've got an oak tree here. We have maple trees here. We got willow trees here. And then yew trees. I don't think there are any magic trees though. Not by the looks of things. Oh, there you go. Magic trees over there. I thought this was Corrend. I'm so yawny today, boys. I apologise. I had really bad sleep last night. I had really good sleep the night before. But whenever I have one good night's sleep, it ends up getting like 3 or 4 bad nights sleep afterwards. Yeah, it was some meal box thing, and the kid was like, "I can't believe it has so much protein in it." As the dad was cooking meat in front of him, I'm like, "Well, yeah, there's meat in front of your face." Lord, your boy is tired, man. What are you up to, Marky? Marky's gone. Halfway there. Nice and wrapped up, boys. What I'm talking about. Get myself nice and warm. Where am I off to? I don't even care. The RuneScape music's a fucking vibe. Alright guys, what do you guys want me to do after I've strung these bows? Should we do some Guardians of the Rift, or should we do some bank standing and creating some bows? Mini game or bank standing? Probably mini game, so you can rest your voice a bit, lol. I mean, it's fine. I don't mind talking. It's actually helpful for me to talk so that I can keep my vocal cords lubricated a little bit, because it's, yeah. If I don't talk for a little while, it starts hurting proper bad, so. I mean, it might just be mini game anyway, just to keep me from falling asleep. Although it could be funny for you guys if I fall asleep on stream. I'll do whatever you guys would rather. I won't be here to clip it. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Are you travelling tomorrow then, Dundon? You just you're at your dad's tonight, right? And then you're heading out at like early morning. Yep. Good shit, man. I hope you have such a cool time, bro. When I went to Austria, it was an absolutely beautiful country, man. It's so beautiful. We unknowingly when Naomi and I went to go snowboarding, we booked a hotel that was essentially like just Austrian through and through. It was super traditional Austrian, and hardly any. There was one waiter that spoke like a minuscule amount of English, so we literally just had like a personal waiter for like the entire holiday. But we were like translating the menus and stuff. All the menus are in Austrian or German. But yeah, it was super traditional, and I really felt like I felt culture there, which was probably one of the first holidays where I actually felt the culture, rather than, you know, going for water slides and all that kind of stuff that you normally do on holidays. It was such a beautiful country. The slopes were amazing. We sat up in the cafe on the top of the mountains, Naomi had some mulled wine or mulled cider, and I had a hot chocolate, and we carried on the snowboard, and it was just so good. It was really, really cool. Leaving in 11 and a half hours. That's so funny, Lamau. Yeah, it was super crazy, like, because we kind of just went for, one of those package holidays.
Are you taking me somewhere?
From Crystal Skis. This was a while back. From Crystal Skis. It was like mine and Naomi's first abroad holiday. We went over New Year's, and New Year's Day was crazy because like all of the Austrian people are all out in the streets, just like hand firing fireworks around the place. Just lighting fireworks in their hands and letting them off. It was fucking mental. We had people on their balconies setting fireworks off and pointing them into the street and shit. It was fucking nuts. What a cool holiday. What an amazing place. Such a beautiful country. Austria. It was actually kind of crazy as well because the first night we were there, don't even know what the reason was because we literally understood nothing that anybody was saying, and they gave us this menu, and there were like 7 items on the menu, and we were like, okay, so we just got to pick our main, right? Because we obviously don't understand the language, so we didn't understand what the fuck was actually being said on the thing. There were 7 things, and then they came over and we were like pointing at what we felt we wanted, and they looked so confused, and they were like, yeah, like you'll be getting it, it's fine. And I'm like, yeah, so that, and then can we grab like some water for the table and whatnot? We got our water, and then like they came out with wine. They came out with Sauvignon Blanc wine that we hadn't ordered, and we were like, okay. And then they just started bringing dish after dish after dish, and we found out that it was a 7-course meal. Like the first night, they put on a 7-course meal for, I don't even know the reason why. It was around New Year's, so I wasn't even sure if it was just like a New Year's celebratory meal or whatever. But it was a 7-course meal, and they just kept bringing out plate after plate, and we're just like, fuck. And we didn't have to pay anything because it was all inclusive sort of thing. It was all like, it was all paid for already sort of thing. We were so confused. We just sat there with this waiter, just kept bringing out food, and we're like, we didn't order this, but okay, we'll eat it, I guess. Because we're just in that really awkward part of like not wanting to complain about not getting the food, and then the food that we had chosen came out, and we were like, oh, this seems like a set course meal. Because it was like smaller starters, and then they kept bringing out like bigger meals, and then they started bringing out the desserts and stuff. It's such a vibe. It was great. Literally going to a country, not understanding a word anybody's saying, just being in the dark about almost everything, and just having to go with the flow. It was super fun, man. Really, really cool holiday. I'm guessing they speak German in Austria, don't they? So they'll be quite similar to Dutch. I'm assuming, Dun, you'll kind of understand the language a little bit. Well, a lot better than I would. We had such a good time, man. And then halfway through and because Naomi was kind of getting snowboard lessons whilst we were there. So while she was getting snowboard lessons, I was just going to the top and just snowboarding down. But there were some really, really steep parts that I was like super nervous about going down. So I booked in like a couple of lessons to help me through the steeper areas and things. And the instructor was really, really good. So I ended up getting a lot better at snowboarding as well. German dialect, okay, right, probably. I can sometimes understand what they say. Okay, cool. I know it's somewhat close in language, but not obviously direct translation or whatever. Yeah, we had good fun, man. I do miss snowboarding, but I feel like I'd just die now if I went on the slopes. I'd fall over and my hips would snap in half. You won't. I probably won't. It's all yeah. It's like riding a bike, really. You won't probably. I do. If I was to go again, I'd want to lose a lot more weight. I want to lose a lot more weight before I actually went and did it again. I used to love snowboarding. It was really, really good. Really good fun. One of my favourite snowboard trips we did was just alone with my brother to Finland. We went to Finland. I never remember the place we went, but it was a really, really quiet resort. It was the hotel was on top of the slope, so you literally walked out the back of the hotel and you were at the top of the mountain. It was mental. It was so nice. And then we were in Finland. It was around Christmas time, and there was like 3-4 hours of sunlight in the day. And the slopes are all floodlit, and it was so beautiful. And there was like a fire pit that was just constantly running down the bottom of the slope, where people could sit for a bit to just warm up and stuff. And we had a really that's where we first learnt to snowboard. So we had a really cool snowboard tutor there, and me and my brother were learning to snowboard. But on the details, oh mate, it was so nice. And on the details of the package we got, it kind of said that warm clothing would be provided when we got there. So we just assumed that, okay, cool, like all of the snowboard gear we don't need to get, like we'll be fine, because we thought we were renting everything. And we'd already paid for the renting of stuff. And we got there and we got into the hotel and they gave us these like bodysuits for warm clothing essentially. And that was the warm clothing. So we were like, oh fuck, like we don't have any snowboard gear. We went the first day to the place in these bodysuits, and our tutor was like, "Where's your snowboard stuff? Where's your gear?" We're like, "We don't have any. We're just gonna snowboard in these like bodysuits." So we ended up just putting thermals on every morning. We had put thermals underneath this big bodysuit. We were like snowboarding down the mountains in almost like sumo wrestler suits. It was fucking crazy. But yeah, man, it was so good. They just laughed at us and we carried on going. It was super funny, man. But yeah, that was mine and my brother's like first holiday away as well. So we ended up just snowboarding the entire time in these bodysuits. Both of us quite young and fit back then as well, so it didn't really affect us too much. We had such a good time. I remember coming back home and we were like, oh my God, we're obsessed with snowboarding. And then the next Christmas we had asked for a snowboard each and snowboard shoes, like snowboard boots. And I've still got them. I've still got my snowboard and my snowboard boots. And we used to go down to Milton Keynes snow slope and do some snowboarding down the little in-house snow slope there, which is pretty fun. Neither me or my brother were like, we both really struggled with the lifts, because it wasn't a chair lift or anything like that. It was like a pulley lift, and the whole time we just kept doing it wrong every single time. They had to try and teach us so many times how to use this fucking lift to get back up the mountain. No, we ended up getting it down, but it was so funny watching both of us like just properly fail how to get on this lift. Those lifts at arse. Yeah, just pulley lifts. Yeah, it's like a little anchor.
Button lifts.
Yeah. The button lifts were the ones at Milton Keynes. The ones in
Yeah.
the ones in Finland were a little bit better.
You have like
it was more
a
like an
T-bar.
anchor. Yeah, T-bar. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So for like skiers would go on there and they're just like, essentially sitting on it. Because it's so easy for them, because they were essentially just facing forward the whole time. Whereas because we're kind of like a little bit, like we obviously have to turn, don't we? Like, because we're snowboarders, you're kind of like either left foot forward or right foot forward.
Yeah.
So you end up having to like wedge the bar between your legs, yeah.
Yeah, that was painful. I didn't enjoy it either.
The amount of times it'd be like going way too fast and we'd miss it and then fall over and then have to go back, and somebody else would go and then we'd get up and then we'd go again and then we'd fall over again. It's just like a fucking slapstick comedy the entire time. It was so funny, bro. We must have thought we were so stupid, man. Just these two guys in full bodysuits falling over all the time in the snowboard without any snowboard gear. Yeah, with the board, it's under your inner thigh. Yeah, exactly. We obviously got it down towards the end of the holiday, but it was the start was just so funny because we were both so raw. It was so much fun, man. We had such a good time. And one of the nights we booked in snowmobile rides, and we were like, cool, we'd just be sitting on the back of someone's snowmobile, right? Just going out into the darkness, into the woods, to try and look up and see the aurora. Unfortunately, we saw glimpses of the aurora, but we didn't really get like full visibility on it because it was quite stormy. It was quite cloudy nights. which is fine. But both of us, like, we got there, and it was just this one instructor guy with a snowmobile, and then like 6 snowmobiles like behind him, almost like freaking reindeer. And obviously neither me or Mike had driven like a motorbike or whatever before, and we were given this snowmobile. And Mark was like, I'm not driving it. So I was just like, oh, fuck it, I'll drive it then. You jump on the back. And we ended up taking it turns to drive, but that was super. That was vibes as well. I jumped on this snowmobile. It was like, nee. It was great. We had to sign like waivers and stuff to say if we broke the snowmobile, we'd have to pay for it. At the time, neither of us had that much money, so we were like, "Oh fuck!" Yeah, we didn't break the snowmobile, but there was one person that drove one into a tree, which was hilarious. Nobody got hurt, but yeah, it was just funny. We had some good times, man. I wish I could have done more snowboarding with you, Mark.
It would have been fun.
Mm.
I've not done it since. I've not done it for 14 years.
Do you know what we should do when we're old men?
Well, 13 years maybe.
When we're old men, me and you should book a fucking snowboard holiday together. Be some old biddies going down going down the slopes. Cowabunga, dude. Oh, mate, that'd be so funny, dude.
Yeah, I mean, all my gear is upstairs in the loft.
Yeah, mine's in my loft as well. It's either in the loft or in the garage, but I
don't even think I could fit my jacket anymore, to be honest.
I definitely couldn't fit my dad's jacket anymore, but I would still fit the snowboard shoes, and the snowboard would still be the right size for me and stuff, you know. But yeah, like I say, if I wanted to go snowboarding again, I'd need to lose quite a bit of weight before going, just for me to feel more like confident on the slopes.
Oh yeah,
but it'd be so funny, man. Me and you just on the slopes as these 2 old men. Bailey snowboards as well, so I'll bring Bailey along with us. He can look after us. We had some really, really good times. Have you had any like really cool holidays, Marky? Any stories from your holidays?
Yeah, I got a good one. It's a snowboard story too.
Is it?
Yeah, actually, most of my holidays were always winter holidays.
I prefer winter holidays.
Back in SA, you never have a winter holiday, so it became like a moment we moved to Europe. We used to go on winter holidays every winter.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we were in Austria, my mate, and we decided to go off-piste for a bit.
Yeah.
And we knew where we wanted to go. We were on the ridge of this mountain, and we could see the lift, the bottom of the lift that we wanted to get back up. The only problem was when you dropped down and you were going, you couldn't see the lift because you were below its base.
Yeah.
You know? So you couldn't see it over the horizon or the sides. So we ended up overshooting it. We got to the end of the resort, if you will, and we knew this was private land because it was all fenced off. So we climbed through. We took our board off, climbed through the fence, and it's like, okay, we can't go up the hill. This is like waist high powder. We're not going anywhere up the hill. We're going to have to go down the hill. and we knew we would be safe if we just went down the hill, because it's in where we were, there's it's called the Zilitol Arena, and there's mountains on either side of the valley, and there's a train line that goes through the valley, and we knew if we just got down there we could get the train back to where we were sleeping.
Right, yeah.
So we just put our gear back on, put a boot, not boots, we put the board back on, which is tough enough in powder.
It really is. Yeah, it really is. If you can't sit down, you're sinking down, and then your feet are above your butt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we had to kind of use our boards to compact the snow to make a sort of a solid base for us to sit on, and then to stand on, because we needed to get like kind
momentum
of almost
or whatever.
Above, above the snow, above the powder, and we ended up going past. Going down, and then we hit this person's farm. It must have been a farm because they had a barn, and we found the barn, and it's like, okay, there's got to be a road coming up here. The farmer has to have a road. we looked for the road, found this person's private road, and we snowboarded down the person's private road out of the mountain into the valley, and then we.
That's so good, man.
We got to the point where we were so tired of like standing, we jumped out of our board and sat on it and turned it into like a makeshift sled. Yeah. We used our leash to like turn into a little harness so we can hold your front binding, so we could just scoot down the hill.
That's so funny.
It took us. We did. The goal was to like have a good day and do multiple runs.
But you just did the one.
We did that one.
That's so funny.
We did that one trip, and we got back. We were the last people to go up the mountain because the lift was closing. We were staying up the mountain, so they had the lifts closing.
Similar to us with the.
It was a heck of a journey.
With the Finland one, where the hotel was on top of the mountain.
Yeah, it was beautiful, and
it
was so much fun. And not once did we think, "Oh, this could be dangerous." You know, we were having too much fun. We were enjoying the moment. It's like we're lost.
In the moment, it's just so funny. Yeah, we're lost, but we kind of know if we keep going, we're gonna hit something at some point.
Yeah.
So.
Ladies, done.
Yeah, man. That's no worries, brother. Have a good time, man. Enjoy the holiday, dude.
And then, so we did that. That was the one trip, and then. I think my first trip to Austria is another great memory. Because we drove there, and the reason why we drove is because we took the dog with us, Einstein.
Yeah. Was that with your mum?
It was, yeah. And we drove there, and he was a puppy at the time, and we didn't realize again we had booked a.
What a cool name for a dog, by the way.
We booked that name. We booked a chalet on the top of the mountain, and once again this lift closed.
Oh,
and
God.
You have to park at the bottom and then lug all your crap up. We did not think that one through.
But yeah, that was. So you couldn't get up the lift.
Yeah, if you missed that lift, there's no. You're sleeping on a bench or something.
Was there a chairlift or no?
No, it was like a gondola.
Okay.
A big lift, but it was still one of those ones where it was lovely, man. The chalet was literally on the slope.
Mm-hmm.
You had to walk across it from the lift, across the slopes, to your where you're sleeping. It was great fun. And then the next best memory for that would be we did snowboarding in Canada.
I'd love to go to Canada, man.
And that's where Amy and I got married.
We're in Canada?
Yeah, we got married in Whistler, on Whistler.
Cool, bro.
Yeah, it was great. It was and because my mom had her screen printing business, she printed us like really oversized T-shirts. Amy's had like a wedding dress pattern on it, and I had a tuxedo.
Yeah.
And we threw those over our snowboard gear.
Nice.
And went down the mountain. It was great. I enjoyed it a lot.
Does Amy ski or snowboard?
No, she snowboarded too.
Did she? Yeah.
Yeah, it was a great time.
You reckon it's something you
Canada
guys would want to do with your boys?
I've thought about it. I don't think I'd snowboard again. If I was going with them, I'd probably ski.
Yeah.
Because it's
a little bit easier for kids to understand.
A little bit easier, yeah.
Snowboarding is like our instructor when we were saying, we were asking like, okay, what's harder? And the guy was like, skiing is easier to learn, but like hard to master. Whereas snowboarding was harder to learn, but easier to master.
I'd probably kind of agree, yeah. Snowboarding definitely felt, in the beginning, it felt...
It's just so alien. Like with skiing, you're kind of just facing forwards, right? And your two legs are free and you can move all your limbs. And you got poles to help you move along. And
I mean, if you're a surfer, maybe even a skateboarder, you could probably do snowboarding.
See, that's why I went to snowboarding, because I had skated before. So I was like, I want to snowboard. Like, it's so much cooler than skiing. Little did I know, it wasn't that easy.
It's not easy, no.
We got it in the end.
And probably the reason why you probably got it is because you were probably you knew where your center of gravity was. You know, you knew how to turn on a board, shift weight, things like that. Where beginners, they kind of don't.
Yeah, well, I'm back, guys. Don't worry, I'm not gone forever.
I enjoyed it. I enjoy it. Snowboarding's great fun, and
okay. What was that, Marky? Sorry, mate.
I was just saying, snowboarding's great fun.
Yeah, I agree, man. I love it. Absolutely love it. If I was to go again, yeah, I'd probably just want to lose the weight and snowboard. I just prefer snowboard. I say I prefer snowboarding. I've never really tried skiing, but I'm just a snowboarder, man. I'd love to do surfing as well. I think I'd be pretty good at surfing.
I came from a country where surfing was like it, but I never once wanted to surf.
Surfing was like skateboarding sort of thing. It was like a done sport, whereas in England it's like you have to go to special places to actually surf.
To do it, yeah.
Obviously, there are some places where like surfing is literally the lifestyle.
Yeah.
I can imagine like Cape Town being one of those places.
It kind of Cape Town's a little bit. I mean, there is a surf sort of atmosphere there, but I think it's more prominent the further up the coast you go. And Cape Town's really cold waters, so you don't really. Whereas if you go like past Durban and if you go up from Cape Town, so you go in Port Elizabeth, Durban, then you go to like Richards Bay, further up, you get better surf there.
You ever miss it? Miss South Africa?
The weather, for sure.
Yeah.
The fact that the beach is sand and not pebbles.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, not, it's I miss the sort of the lifestyle it presented to.
Yeah.
There was a number of times where I mean, we weren't well off or flush with cash, but because you're living in a country where outdoor life is quite a prominent thing, a lot of people would have like a boat or would know someone who had a motorboat, a speedboat or something like that. So when we got one, we would go to the dam and go water skiing pretty much like once.
That's cool.
Once a month at least. Go up on the river. You go water skiing on the river and stuff like that. I had a great outdoor life.
Mm-hmm.
And then if you weren't doing that, you were down at the beach regardless. That was lovely. I do miss that part of it.
Yeah.
I would.
Obviously, there's other problems and whatnot, like any
Yeah,
country,
of course.
like government problems and stuff like that.
Every
and
country's got
violence
them,
issues and whatnot, but every country has that,
Yeah, I don't think any countries.
I guess when I was saying that, I was more asking about the lifestyle and the. I know you came here to feel safer and stuff, right?
Yeah. Well, it got the sort of that side of it got too violent. A little bit too. The violence was a little bit too close to home. Lifestyle. My lifestyle in South Africa was, I was just a young kid. I was at school, and then I moved over when I was 18, 19.
Yeah.
Hey, Naomi.
Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
How you doing? Thumbs up.
Yeah, good stuff.
Well, probably, yeah. Yeah, probably.
Oh no, I'm trying to.
She's asking if Chris would hate that, because Chris hates when he texts people like asking them a bunch of stuff or confirming some stuff, and then all they send back is a thumbs up. He hates it. But, you know how to get under his skin.
Yeah, I'll send them a couple of thumb emojis later.
But he's moving into his grand's today.
Yeah, I hope it goes okay for him.
This is the last lot of bowstrings I'll be doing. Go do Guardians of the Rift.
Guardians of the Rift.
A fun little minigame. Have you seen it before?
No.
Temporal. I don't think I have.
Well, I mean,
Guardians of the Rift.
You asked me about do I miss it?
Yeah.
It's a tough one, because if I hadn't have moved, I wouldn't have had any of those snowy adventures.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like it's a difficult one.
I guess like that's life though, isn't it? That's the same with anything. Like you don't know what your life would have been like if you stayed there, sort of thing.
Yeah. No, I honestly don't know. What I probably do know is I'm probably working for a family, because I wouldn't have been able to get a job in what I'm doing now.
Doing my birdhouse runs real quick. Go do some Guardians of the Rift. I don't remember what I need for Guardians of the Rift. Chisel. I need pickaxe. What tools do I need for Guardians of the Rift? Hammer at all? Yeah. Yeah, I've got pouch. I can now craft a colossal pouch. You need the abyssal needle that you get from rewards from Guardians of the Rift. So you have like small, medium, large, and then stitch all of the leather into up to. No, just the colossal. It turns your. No, you only have the one, but it's obviously just one bag space rather than. Yeah. Ooh. Okay, righty ho. So, rune pickaxe. We'll keep. Why did you say that? I don't know if I can use the giant pouch yet. Giant pouch is 75. I'm 59. Grab our. Alrighty, that should be. Grab our phoenix as well. Yeah. Yeah. What are we on? Where are we? Guardian power. Okay. Again. When it gets to 100%, that's when it stands up, right? All right. Yeah. So, yeah, cool. We're at the start of a lot of people here. Yeah, this is the German world. $1,885 people. Tunes on. There you go, let Abyssal Needle. Someone got the needle. 10 seconds to start. Here we go. Cup of tea. I think it was something like you go to like 30 seconds or something and then get out. Workbench.
I'll be right back, Jimbo.
No worries, dude. Take the teleport. 4 rooms. Power him. Him. Go in the bowl. Ooh, perfect, 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 perfect. Come on, come on, come on. Come on. So frustrating. Game. Battery won't take. We're here for nature runes, really. The chaos. Need to turn entity up. Okay. Blood will take it. Every time, man. Naturans just keep coming up at the wrong time. Naturans again. Don't have them. It's so frustrating. Attack.
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back,
It
dude.
wasn't. Yeah, dude, it work.
Else got Abyssal Needle again.
It wasn't me.
For me. Keep getting unlucky with the what's it called? Nature spawns. go into one portal, I come out, and I have no essence to craft into nature runes, and nature rune comes up. It's like horror. Dropped stream. There's now a 29-second delay on stream.
But has it crashed lately?
It crashes like once a stream.
That's just so bizarre.
Delay kind of helps it because like it doesn't kind of stitches it back together again. Music, man.
Weird.
Strange. Get some air runes. Don't get the multiple air runes. Now nature runes is up like, every time, man. It's so annoying.
Just like a little raid, I guess, eh?
Yeah. The idea is you get a bunch of this stuff. Guardian Essence. And then you like choose between fire or death. I can't do death right now. Now it's between water and mind. So we'll go to water. And then lo and behold, we'll come out of this and it'll be nature again. Actually wasn't this time, but you deposit your runes in there. And then you use these to like either create golems, go attack the demons that are coming out. Else, or you use this to like increase the strength of the these are like shields. You mine these little fragments, and the fragments then create guardian essence. Once you've done that, you then choose a portal to go in. Now it'll be earth for me. I can't do blood. I'll go grab some of that, and it gives you runes plus this stuff. Guardian Stone. You give the Guardian Stone to the golem. That charges him. And the idea is to try and keep the two balanced. So you have elemental or cataclysmic. Oh, nice. There we go. Now we've got nature runes here. This is catalytic, whatever you want to call it. Now I've got my runes, more runes. So I've got 41 there. I can give this to the Guardian. Rune crafting 60. Up some more things. Deposit my runes. Crafting 57. Green Dragonhide Van Braces. At the moment, I'm unbalanced between elemental and catalytic. I want to really be going to the elemental one now. Obviously, if you're searching for particular runes, now
quite an involved sort of
stuff. Come back. Give the Guardian power. Then these every now and again these portals come up. The portals take you to these huge ones that you just, instead of mining the essence, sorry, the fragments, you mine the essence instead. And here I'm like putting this essence in these bags so that I can hold more.
yeah, and now you got your special bag, don't you?
Yeah, and then now pop out, wait for the next ones. Find a balance, so it doesn't really matter what I go for. I can't go for blood, so I have to go for water. But because I'm balanced, I don't really want to be using the ones in my bag, but I will because it's the end of the game anyway. And then you come out and you pass him to the Guardian before he does his slam. And then with these, you create cells, you charge the cells, and you either use these to assemble Guardians. I have 9 of them. But the big Golem Guardian people are over here, and they fight elementals that come out from here. Sorry, abyssal demons that come out of here. And then these are like the shields that we have to charge with. So these are the little guys. They'll go and attack people. But now I'm quite heavy on elemental, see? So I'm like 6-9. And what this means is when I come out, I have a chance between like 4 and 3 rewards.
Right.
Rather than 6 rewards, because if you get these closer together, then it like the chances for rewards are better.
I think the stream just went down again.
Dropping, yeah, it did.
Ugh.
That's horrible. I think I keep internet.
I don't know, man. It's just so weird.
I mean, we're almost 5:30 anyway, so I might just call it there anyway. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks for chilling with me, Marky. It's been a pleasure.
Oh, that's
mate.
all right,
It's
dude.
a shorter stream today, but I've been sick, so.
Yeah. Honestly, yeah, surprised you came on, so that's fine.
Yeah.
Short stream's better than no stream.
Exactly, that's what I was thinking. Take care, everybody. In a bit. Bye. I gotta wait 40 seconds for it to stop. Otherwise, it cuts off the buy, you know.
Yeah. Ugh. Oh man.
Alright, by any
Pre-patch
chance?
day. A little bit. Pre-patch day on the 20th. For WoW.
Yeah, fuck. Give a fuck.